taken about 7 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
How y'all play? No shit talking ass. Who won? Talking about the first two. The area that you do hay, that all shit collapsed. You know the area that you went into to get the food, the back area, the garage area. That's what they're doing now. That's just what they're doing now. My mama freezing. In my mama house. In my mama house. A whole cylinder collapsed. Oh, pipe busted. Pipe busted. That's what I've been doing all day. I was going to see. Jump on my shit and see if you see my face in that bitch.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Bridgewater on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Ain't doing
across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
That shit
It was 3rd down defensively. They were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start the game. That's the way you set the tone.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Back to it after the pick six. Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
And a Panther first down.
They'll run for the first time with Trenton Cannon. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Damon Harrison on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great player. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Derek Brown breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Just start sitting back. I was like, okay, he's going to keep sitting back. I mean, after the fact, now I got off the game.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
To the 9-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
to throw is Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 25-yard.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Now he'll let this one go. Deep left sideline. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep is Tavon Austin. Now Austin. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready, and he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 53 yards. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Well, at the 5-yard line.
Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
They're just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Carolina.
Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Bridgewater able to get this complete to Anderson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Panthers.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Gets it to his running back, Cannon. Touchdown, Carolina. Trenton Cannon, 50 yards. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Joey Sly lining up for
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On first down, it's Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The tackle by
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived,
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
First down.
First down, this is McCaffrey. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
The ball carrier.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Packers' 37-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there's no space available. And incompletion as a result.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. He's got it complete. Mike Davis. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. This is McCaffrey. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. McCaffrey looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. For Bridgewater. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
4 yards. That's another Packers first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
No, hit me up later. I'll do it for you.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Rodgers now to throw. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Crosby with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early and try and create.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
It's 2nd down.
To try again after the sack. Bridgewater. looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Throwing, Bridgewater. Throw left side complete. That's Cannon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down.
They'll run with McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas, but now it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now Bridgewater found his target. It's Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
22 yards. First down, Carolina.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
2nd and 5.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Yeah. Yeah. You said what? You said what? What'd you say? Next to the door. You'll see it like a...
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. 3-yard line.
Maraja. Don't let,
Now a handoff looking right.
don't let TT King get the house.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Yeah, be careful right there. It should be a
lead in the game, you're going to get plenty of
there.
contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point up and go. Three-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up, Pat. The 30
at their own 33-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 67 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
Lining up for the point after.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
The tackle by Yetur Gross-Matos. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 34. And that It's off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Bridgewater to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play fake. Bridgewater. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Will Redmond, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Darius Taylor there in to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
again, it's Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Rodgers to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 42 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
play action. It's Bridgewater. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. First down, Bridgewater. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 46 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Slide for the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Packers 38, Panthers 28. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then hand. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Kenny Clark, his 2nd sack of the night. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they could look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Gonna be no one though. Your phone charge?
And wait.
Where you at? You get to have your okay.
I came back home, but this shit was on for shit. Stayed on for about 2 or 3 hours. All that shit, they might be still up in my car. I'll roll that shit right back out. Yeah, you ain't paying for all this shit, bro.
I got busted and lay down heroin on the center collapsed. Oh, shit, this is right over here. I ain't pipe busted. Motherfuckers we did, we put it in there, they put those, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, that black sleeve stuff around the copper pipe. It's the insulator. Just regular pipe in front of it. What I need to do? That's bad. Is that vegetables going off and on? Or you think that a dead hair?